put it in your brain. Rip the block like a who cares where it goes? Just keep the casket closed. No remorse when a life is lost. I paid my dues, paid the cost. And my pockets are still fat. Wherever I'm at, I get the welcome mat. Even if my crew is steep with one deep, I attract attention. People like me. So come say hi to the bad guy. Don't say goodbye, I don't plan to die.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA three-point contest on 2K Sports. Can't wait for this. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is a group of the very finest long-range shooters in the NBA. Every one of these guys has the ability to get red hot during the course of this competition. And if that happens, look out. The bombs will start dropping, and they might not stop. Shaq, with this event, you've become an aficionado of sorts. Let me ask you, do the most prolific scorers in real life have an advantage in the three-point contest?
Well, I'm glad that you asked me that question. Everyone knows I was a prolific MF scorer. MF stands for most frequently, yes. But about half the time, Ernie, the best player wins. And then half the time, a specialist wins. But the best competitors always have an edge.
That was a very good way to see it, don't you think?
I mean, that was really deep. I had to dig down. I had to get my shovel out for that one.
Yeah.
Well, focus is key. But you know what, in terms of a contest, endurance. You forget because not too often are you taking that many shots that quickly and that rapidly. So endurance plays a big thing in terms of trying to win this contest.
Yeah, ultimately it's about whoever gets on a roll.
Without question.
I would say.
We should do that.
I almost said that, Ernie.
And time now for tip-off. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan with the call.
Nothing like it, folks. The All-Star festivities in the air. Kevin Harlan here with partners Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Next up is the three-point contest where tonight one NBA sharpshooter will add his name to a trophy that contains a who's who of the best long-range bombers in league history.
And as with all the All-Star festivities, the three-point contest is about having fun, a good time. But still, that doesn't mean the competitive juices won't be flowing.
And make no mistake there, guys. These guys are in it to win it. There's a lot of pride on the line when you're up against your peers in an event like this.
And so we'll see Stephen Curry. 5 racks with the last rack composed of all money balls. Those are worth 2 points instead of just 1. All in all, a max possible score of 34.
And 60 seconds to take all 25 shots. Not a ton of time. As soon as one shot is out of your hands, you have to be ready to get off the next.
With this rapid-fire format, the trap guys cannot fall into is trying to make any sort of adjustment midstream. There's just not enough time for that. You've got to trust your stroke from start to finish.
Yes, but sometimes you have to make adjustments if the shots are dropping, whether it's a good idea or not.
That's 13. 3 racks down, 2 to go. Make that 14. Up to 15 now.
Steph catching fire now. He's in the zone.
Coolly knocks down his 5th straight. He racks up 20 points in the round. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
I think things are so much easier when a shooter gets off to a good start, and he certainly did that.
So it'll be flash right here.
And over his career, just a superb long-range marksman. From the very first year it took place, the three-point contest has been so much fun. Larry Bird won the first 3 in a row, a few of them in dramatic fashion.
And that was one of the things that made it special right away, having one of the all-time greats putting his stamp on the shootout.
Liking that. I'm feeling all of that.
He's up to 7. Can't get the money ball. 8 points. He's got 9. He's got 10. Nearly perfect there. Just 1 miss on the rack. Not just 13. That's 4 in a row now. Up to 15 now.
This is how you do it.
3 of 4 on money balls.
Closing out
out with a bang. Up to 22. And he posts 24 for the round. Wow, that was something else, guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
Moneyball's so critical to knock down in this competition, and he gets 6 out of 9.
So it's James Harden ready to go.
When Harden came into the league, people were unsure if he'd be able to shoot with range in the NBA. He started out a little slow, but he's become quite the scorer and sharpshooter. And a lot of people thought that would be the case. It was just a matter of when. It's crucial to stay as loose and as relaxed and as comfortable as possible heading into the round.
Yeah, that's a great point. Oftentimes, if you allow any tension to creep into your routine, it is hard to get into a good rhythm.
Gets the money ball. Now 9 points. Up to 10 now. Just 2 points there. He won't be happy with that. Not fun. That gives him 12. He posts a score of 14. He turned in a pretty good round right there, don't you think?
And he made 3 out of 9 money balls, missing out on a lot of extra points.
And here we go with Eric Gordon.
As soon as Eric Gordon put on an NBA jersey, Kevin, he got right to work firing up three-pointers. I mean, talk about a fearless, aggressive player. I mean, he'll pull up and shoot it no matter who's in his face. He can make those kinds of shots.
I know you like him.
I like his game a lot. Fellas, 25 shots in 60 seconds, that's a lot. One of the hard things, I'm sure, is staying focused all the way through that 25th shot.
It absolutely is. And with the end in sight, players can suffer a letdown and not close out the round as strong as they should.
5 points here.
Not much coming out from Gordon now. He is locked in.
He needs 6 more points. 9 points.
And he's in a good rhythm right now.
2 more to stay in it.
He's at 14. He posts a score of 14. I'd say a solid showing from him.
Yeah, the high point had to be that run of 6 buckets in a row.
And so it's D'Angelo Russell ready to go. He's got to get at least 14.
I mean, that's a solid score, but if he can just stay focused and not rush his shots, I think he'll come out on top.
Drains the money ball. Now with 4. He's got 5.
He needs 8 points more to stay in contention.
He needs 8 points more. That's 7. 2 racks to go.
7 more points to stay in contention.
Now 8 points. Now 9 points. 11 on the board.
He needs 3 more points.
Good for 13.
That's exactly the score he needed to get himself into 3rd place and secure a spot in the finals.
He comes away with a total of 15 points. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
And he managed to hit 4 money balls. Not terrible, but could have been better.
And so we'll see George Hill as the final shooter in this round. He knows just what he has to do here.
And 15 points, that's all he needs to qualify.
A good chance for him here. That score is beatable. Now 3 points. 4 points. Now with 6.
He needs 8 more points to advance. Take that.
Now 9 points. 11 points.
4 more and he moves on.
That gives him 12. Only managed to sink 1 there.
1 more to advance.
He's in 3rd. He tallies 18 points. His stroke looked terrific in that round, guys.
And he knocked down 5 out of the 9 money balls Pretty good.
Flash has got the bars set pretty high for himself in the finals after blowing away the competition in the first round, guys.
Performances all around have been off the charts. This has been a true shootout.
Absolutely. I mean, we've got a great three-point contest on our hands this year, guys.
And so we'll see George Hill. By going first, he can put a lot of the pressure on the guys behind him. He posts a good score.
The last ball in each rack, the money ball, is such a key in the shootout. I mean, knocking those down makes up for a lot of other misses.
There we go.
Money ball, no good. 6. That's 7. Now 8 points. Chalk it up. His 4th in a row. 2 racks to go. That gives him 12. That's 13. 8 in a row. They're all falling. Now he gets the money rack. Now with 17. He finishes off the round with 19 points. Now that's how you do it. Outstanding focus throughout the round.
Well, how about 9 straight? I mean, come on, that says a lot. It shows you how dangerous his touch is from outside.
And so we'll see Stephen Curry.
And if you look at the numbers through the first part of his career, there is no doubt in my mind Steph Curry will end up being the greatest shooter in the history of this game. Just amazing to watch him shoot.
He'll need at least 19 points to tie, or he can take the lead. Can't get the money ball. 6. It's up to 7. He can't miss again. 8 points.
And 2 misses from this point on are all he can afford.
Gets the money ball.
7 more points and he'll tie it.
Too much ground to make up here, Clark. He's done.
And that's just the way it goes sometimes. Out of here.
Yeah, you do your best. Sometimes, though, the competition can just be a little tough.
He finds himself at 16 points at the end of the round. So it'll be Flash right here. He knows how many points it's going to take to be crowned the champion. Let's see if he can get it done.
Your memory has to be very short in this format, like less than a second. You have to put every miss right behind you. Forget about it.
And with one miss, it can be easy to do that. But miss 2 or 3 in a row, and it becomes even more difficult for them to put that out of their mind.
Now 3 points. Now with 4.
Pretty good start.
7 points. He's got 8. Now 9 points. Can't get the money ball. Up to 10 now.
8 more points and he'll tie things up.
He's got 12. That's 5 straight. He's getting on a roll.
Boy, he's really going for it in these last racks here. Wow.
He's got 21. 9 consecutive makes. He is in a flow. A grand total of 25 points for the round. Wow, how about that performance, guys? Man, nice work.
Boy, he cleaned up on the money balls, nailing 7 out of 9.
So there's no need to speculate any longer. The three-point contest champion has been crowned. This year's winner, Flash.
It was a great event. There's always so much excitement packed into the three-point contest.
Yeah, no question about that, Clark. Those were some real theatrics on display here today.
And from all of us here at 2K Sports, we're thrilled to have brought you this year's three-point contest. This is Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, saying so long, everyone.